I don't know if we could pull it off like they do. I'd like to think we can. We just work at it. I feel like we'd be able to pull it off.
Have you guys tried it at all in practice, or?
Well, we have not tried that one, no.
Does Alan squat 600?
I like to think he does.
Jake, when you've had, I know Dalton was, you moved over to left tackle when he was hurt, and it sounded like maybe y'all didn't even know if he was going to be able to play this week. Is there extra work that's involved when you might be playing right, might be playing left, or is it just as simple as reversing the ideas?
I'd say it's more kind of mental preparation because I'd like to say it's as simple as kind of flip into the plays, but it's like kind of flipping everything I've known. So kind of, if I know that I was playing left, I'll kind of prepare myself mentally, going over the playbook, kind of walk through some footwork stuff outside of practice, during practice. Maybe if I'm on the sideline, I'll kind of take some like phantom reps at left tackle, kind of just watch what's happening. So if I do have to go over there, I'm not totally caught off guard. And I've played left tackle early in my career, and I feel like that's kind of helped me prepared for it, knowing like what happened in the Kansas game. If I need a flip, I can flip, and I can be confident in that switch.
From the physical standpoint, is the footwork the toughest part? Just doing that reversed from the right side?
I'd say the toughest part about doing that would just kind of, maybe flipping some footwork kind of on certain things, because I'm so used to doing it with a certain foot and kind of thinking about it. But at the end of the day, I just kind of have to like not think, just kind of trust my instincts. And as soon as I start overthinking things, that's when it gets all scrambled. So I'm working with myself is kind of just kind of relax, play loose. You've done it before, you've been here. I try to think of it, it's just as simple as flipping it. But there's kind of a lot more that goes into it.
You got asked about the consistency of the offensive line, and I missed when you were talking about that earlier, so I apologize for going back to it. But what has been the key to you guys developing this consistency lately?
I feel like just kind of, like I was saying, coming into work every day. Our O-line coach always says, play like a fist, 5 guys united, no weak links. Just kind of having that mindset that going into practice, just kind of picking out certain things, finding a way you can get 1% better each day. Again, kind of going back to that trust. I've been playing with these guys for a long time now, so I trust everyone on this line, and they trust me to have their back. Again, kind of going back in the backfield of the QBs and the running backs, we all trust each other. I see them coming to work every day at practice. They'll be locked in for meetings. Everyone on this team is pretty good about turning it off and on, knowing when we kind of joke around in the locker room, but when we come out on this field, it's time to work.
How good of a feeling is it whenever you see Ollie or any running back running past you through a hole? Like, what is that feeling like whenever you can see him out of the corner of your eye or something get past the line?
It's the best feeling in football, especially as an offensive lineman, knowing that you were able to hold your block, all 5 of them across the board, and then running back saw the hole, took it off, and then you're able to kind of run down the field, chase them, and then go celebrate in the end zone.
A bunch of long touchdown runs this past weekend. Were you gassed at all getting down there to celebrate with Ollie?
No, not on a celebration. You don't get tired.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll talk to you before next week. Can I get your best Bedlam story? Is there one you'll tell your family, your kids about?
Best Bedlam story?
Cassie said there's one he can't tell me. I don't know if you can tell me that one or if you have to censor it at all, but do you have a favorite Bedlam story?
I'm not sure if I got a favorite one. Probably, the 2021 year, probably that whole game. That was an amazing experience. I know what it is. When our fans were rushing the field, I heard someone yelling behind me running on the field, and I turned around, it was my dad. And my dad was running full speed at me, and then we were able to meet on the field, and he was super proud of me, and I was very excited to see him after that game because he went to school here, so he's well aware of that other school and what this rivalry means and what that game means. And I believe that was the first time my dad saw OSU beat OU in person, so that was a really special moment.